Hi there, my name is Catherine, also known as Cat. Cat would be my nickname. I like that better. This is my first video, and what I intend to do is begin to show you what I've learnt to date in my 2 months of playing with this acoustic guitar that a friend kindly loaned to me. And I've been looking things up on the internet, learning what the strings do and other parts of the guitar, how to tune it, and how to make chords, how to transition between chords, and further how to do some simple songs. So today I just want to show you some basics that I've learned about the guitar, what the strings are about, what frets are, what notes they play without being pressed down over here, and how to tune it. Okay, so acoustic guitar, 6 strings. One way we refer to the strings are by numbers, starting with our low E, that is lowest in pitch, not lowest to the floor. It's actually a higher one, higher from the floor. So lowest in pitch, it's the thickest string. That would be string number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When tuned correctly, the top chord is a low pitch E. Our second string is an A. Third is a D. Fourth is a G. Can you see me peeking at my notes? Fifth is a B. And then we have a high E. So there's 2 E's. The high E, string number 6, nearest to the floor, and the thinnest string. One way to remember the names of the keys, or the names of the strings rather, is every adult dog growls, barks, and eats. Okay, so low E, A, D, G, B, and E again at a higher pitch. I tune this guitar using my little electronic piano, and I'll be inserting a little bit of information on that as we go. But having a look at the neck of the guitar, you can see metal strips on here. Those are referred to as frets. So when I bring a string down to in contact with the fret, I change the sound. The quality of the sound is better if you're pressing very close to the fret. So in front of the fret. Further away gets a bit of a twang. So whenever you can, press as close as you can to the fret. So first fret, second fret, third, fourth, fifth. So I'm going to use 5th and 4th frets in tuning. So I went to my piano and I picked the lowest E on the piano and made this sound as close as I could. When you're in vicinity of the sound, when you're both playing the string and pressing down on the keyboard, the E key, there will be some wavering when you're in the vicinity of the key, and then the wavering disappears when you get the tuning precisely done. So tuning is done with these tuning keys. They turn one way or the other, so to loosen or to tighten. Loosening brings the pitch down, tightening the pitch gets higher. So 5th fret, I'm going to go on my low E, and when I go on my low E at the 5th fret, the sound then becomes, or the note becomes an A. So I work with the A string, the 2nd string, and its corresponding key to make it sound the same. When I'm happy with those, I move to the next one. So I'm pressing down on my A string at the 5th fret, making a D sound. So A, D. So I want to make the 3rd string a D. Not quite right. My ear's not trained well enough yet. The 3rd string being D. I press it down on the 5th fret to make a G. Then my 4th string is a G string. I want to make that the same. Rules change a little bit when we get down to the G string. I go to the 4th fret. So I press down on the 4th fret. When I press down on the 4th fret, G becomes B. And my 5th string is a B string. So I want to make my 5th string sound like this. Oops, my finger touched it slightly. I get a nasty twang when I've made slight contact with it. That's about right. The 5th string, I go back to the 5th fret. So the 5th string is a B. When I press down on the 5th fret, I'm making it an E, a higher E than we started with. So there are other ways other than this method to tune your guitar. There's an electric tuner that can help you. I've never actually used one yet. I haven't had one to play with, but apparently that makes life really simple. There are videos that you can access on YouTube where there's a tuning video where they play each string and you can tune the string in so individually, whereas this is more like sort of a borrowed method, or explaining this borrowed method: 5th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. So learning the guitar, it helps to understand some things on the piano first. So learning the notes are a little bit easier on the piano, and it also will help you to develop your ear. So my little electronic piano has a total of 61 keys. That's both the white keys and the black keys in total. The standard piano keyboard has 88 keys. There are 5 octaves. Now an octave is 8 notes. You already know them probably. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Or C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C again. So looking at my keyboard, my keyboard actually begins with a C. I'm ending on a C, and my 2nd octave, 3rd octave, 4th, and 5th. did something wrong there. Sorted that out. So when I'm tuning the guitar, I actually start with the lowest E. So the low E or our string 1, string 2 is an A, string 3 is a D, string 4 is a G, string 5 is a B, and string 6 is another E, a higher pitched E. So E, A, D, G, B, E. So this concludes my first video. Thanks for watching, and if you're still interested, stay tuned for more. Thanks.